Have you got a Zip HydroTap where the hot water works perfectly, but there's no cold water at all? That's actually a very common issue, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to diagnose it, and in most cases fix it by replacing the cold water pump. By the end of this video you will know whether your issue is the pump, the solenoid, or something more serious like the PCB. And if it's the pump, I'm going to show you how to replace it step by step. First, let me show you the issue. Hot water works fine, but when I try cold water, nothing. This tells us the unit is powered, the tap is responding, and the fault is isolated to the cold side. Now let's open the Zip HydroTap. This is the hot water, this is the hot water solenoid, cold water solenoid, this is the safety solenoid, this is the cold water tank. This right here is the cold pump, so you're going to want to press the little tab, pull it out, goes through there, through this hole, and out the top, and that's where it goes in. Now, the cold taps can look different. Usually they're supposed to be a styrofoam lid, but here it's obviously been lost. But you might have screws around the edges, but in this case we just have to pop this up here so it wasn't too hard. Make sure to remove the water lines carefully. And now the pump is out. Now we are removing the grommet from the lid. Can you pull that off the front? Huh? Pull that plastic cap off the end, maybe? You haven't pulled it off, Jack. You have to, maybe you can get it. And remove the grommet off the cable so we can use it for the new pump we'll install. Now we can remove the plastic tube off the pump. Make sure you do not tear it, as we'll need it for later. Now we're going to test this pump. I'm going to use a lab bench power supply and set it to 12 volts. If you don't have one of these, that's fine. You can use something else like a 12 volt wall adapter or a 12 volt lantern battery. The important thing is that we're able to connect power to the two terminals of the pump. I removed the pump here so it's easy to show, but you can also do this test while the pump is still installed in the machine. Now when I'm applying power to this pump, nothing happens. You can see it's not spinning at all. If the pump is healthy, it should spin as soon as power is applied. So if you power the pump and it does not spin, that tells you the pump has failed and needs to be replaced. Now let me show you the replacement pump. When I apply power to the pump, it spins up straight away and you can clearly hear it running. That's the difference between a working pump and a failed one. Now let me show you the replacement pump. As you can see, it's exactly the same with the same electrical connector. I have these available for sale for 250 Australian. And this is a very good price considering that the OEM spec parts, which would normally cost significantly more through official service channels. These are brand new, fully tested, and I hold local stock. They also come with full warranty, so you're not taking a risk. In most cases, this ends up being much cheaper than booking a service, which they would just replace it with the same part. So if your pump's not spinning and you've confirmed it's failed, this is the correct part to fix it. Now we want to reinstall the pump, and we'll do this by putting the plastic grommet over the cable and put the plastic tube onto the end of the pump, and follow the same procedure as what we did when we pulled apart the zip tap to put it back together. We also want to make sure that all the fittings are secure and all the plugs are back in place. And once we've done that, we can power the unit back on. If replacing the pump doesn't fix the issue, the next thing to check is the cold water solenoid. If there's no water entering the cold tank, the pump cannot do anything. And finally, if both these are working, the issue may be the PCB. I also supply solenoids and PCBs if you need them. And there we go, both cold and hot water are working perfectly. I'll put a link in the description for this replacement pump. If you're unsure what your issue is, leave a comment below or send me a message. I'm happy to help you diagnose it before you buy anything. Thanks for watching. If you have any other video recommendations you want me to make, leave a comment below. And if this helped you, please also leave a comment. Thanks.